calendar page. So just turn to one of the first pages, and this is the month of August. So it says the date today is August, and then it's got a circle. So today is the 25th. So I'm going to, you can take a pencil or a crayon. I'm going to take a pen because that's what's laying close to me, and I'm going to make 25. And 25, there is a 2 that comes first, so I start at the top. Let's see if I can make this work. Okay, try it again. I'm going to start at the top, and I make like an ear, and then I go straight across. And when I make a 5, I go down and around, and then I put on a hat to make the 5. So there's my 25. So another way to write the date, instead of August 25th, they have a number for the month of August, and that number is an 8. And I'll do the counting with the calendar in a minute on the months. So August is the 8th month, and today is the 25th day, and then the last is the year, which is 2020. So a lot of times instead of writing 2020, we just put the last 20 in. So that's the same thing. So it says today's date is August 25th. That means August 25th, 2020. 8/25/2020. Okay? And if yesterday was Monday, what do you think today is? You're right, it's Tuesday. So I'm going to take, you can take a crayon. I had this marker laying close by, and it's not a good idea to use a marker because it'll bleed through to the other side. So I better quit that. And I want to color it in, but I don't want to color it so dark that I can't tell what that word is. So I'm looking for a crayon that I can use that's kind of light colored. That way I could color it in. I don't have to color the whole box. I could color in some of that, but watch when I color. Do I color like this with big strokes? No, because my box is only this big. So I just kind of go slow, and I kind of press down when I do it. And I'm going towards one side, and I'm not paying attention to the other side, so I didn't really go right up to the line. It's okay if you go over a little bit. You just don't want to go way over. So that's good enough for me. So today is Tuesday, August 25th. Okay. Now they give us some circles, and they say color the pattern. So I'm going to get 2 different crayons, and they want me to make a pattern. So I just grab 2. So see if you can figure out my pattern. Now I'm coloring fast, but I'm coloring it kind of slow when I get towards the edge. And I'm trying to fill in that whole space. I hope you see my pattern. When you get to do it, you get to do a pattern that you would like to do, but I'd like you to get 2 crayons and create it kind of like mine, and then someday you can create your own pattern and when we learn more about what a pattern is. So let's say the pattern: green, orange, green, orange. I don't know what the next one should be. You help me. Let's say it out loud. Green, orange, green, orange, green. Oh, I gotta finish my pattern. Yeah, I do a green one, then I do an orange one. Now you can pick whatever color you want to do, but finish your pattern all the way to the end. You can pause this video until you catch up, but I'm going to keep on going. So over here it says trace the shape. I'm going to keep going with crayons. I like crayons. You can trace it and you can color it in if you want to. So yell out what shape you want me to do. Okay, well, I heard that. I heard a circle. So I'm going to go to the circle, and this time I'm not going to color it in, but you can color it in if you want to. I'm just going to do that. Yes, I heard you. You said a triangle has 3 sides and 3 corners. And if you remember, our rectangle has 2 long sides and 2 short sides. Okay? And then our square has the same length all the way around. Now you see how I got off my dots? It's okay. You just don't want to go way off. And you can go slow. And yep, it's a fat circle, so it must be an oval. It's almost the same color as the orange, but it's a little more yellow. See, I can feel, I'll color that one in since it's close to the circle. I want it to be different. Let's do this last one. We said is called a diamond, but the math name is called a rhombus. There you go. So you can color them in or don't color them in. It doesn't matter. Okay? So it says all about the number. We're going to work on a number today. And today we're going to work on the number 1. So I just put a 1 right there in the circle. So you make your 1. And then they gave us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 school buses. So the way I'm going to say that we have 1 school bus is I'm only going to color 1 in. Now you could color the whole box in, or I'm going to try to color just the bus. And what I'm doing is I'm kind of going slow and kind of going around the edges first. It's not the greatest, but it's okay. I'm happy with that. So the number 1 means 1 bus. The rest of them don't need to be colored in because we're talking about the number 1. Now, it's probably a good idea to use a pencil, but if you don't have a pencil, use a crayon. And we're going to trace our numbers. When we trace our numbers from 0 to 10, we always want to start at the top. So I'm going to put my pen up at the top, and I'm going to go circle around, and it makes a 0. Now you make your 0. 1, I don't want to start at the bottom. I always want to start at the, you're right, top, straight down. Now you do your 1. See, it's easy when it's dotted. You just got to slow down. I'm going to start at the top. Looks like an ear, and then straight across, and that's the number 2. Now we're working on the number 3. You make a loop and another loop to make a 3, but we're still always starting at the top. Now on the number 4, it's the same thing. You start at the top. You start here and go down and over. Then you lift your pen up and go right back to the top and go straight down. That makes a good 4. 5s are very hard to do, and 2s are hard to do, so don't get too upset. But what I do is I start at the top right here, and I go straight down, curve around, and then I go back and put a hat on it. And that makes the number 5. Number 6, I start at the top and I just curve around at the bottom. Number 7, I'm going to go straight across and straight down. Actually, you're wrong. I was wrong. I made a mistake. So when we make a mistake, we got to fix it. So it's straight across and slant down. I'm not going straight down. I'm slanting at an angle. An 8 looks like an S, but we got to start at the top. So it looks like we're making an S. Oh, there's our S. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to go right back up to the top and make an 8. Now, if you want an 8 that's easier to make, you could just put one circle on top of another circle, and it looks just like the 8 we just did. Nobody will ever know. 9, we start at the top and we make a circle and then a straight stick down, and that's the number 9. Ooh, 10 is an important number because it's got 2 numbers put together to make the number 10. It's got a 1 and a 0, and when they're standing together, it's not a 1 and a 0 anymore. It's the number what? You're right, it's the number 10. Yay! 10. We're going to celebrate 10. 10, 10, 10. All right, so that's kind of what we've done on this page.